Oh, why is this not working? Oh, why is this not working? Oh, why is this not working? Why is this not working? Why is this not working?
It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get the feature, but I didn't collect it in time. Oh, that would have been nice if it held again. I see. Windows Radar. £46 left. And you can get swag bags here and here. To get the three that it says there, can be that side or this side. And the same with wins. Wins can be this side or that side. Need one more key. You watch, you won't give us the key. You'll kill us off first. Yep. Ooh. 2 keys again. Three keys. Now we got to get to the door.
Okay. Welcome back to XLDM. I just had that bandit machine back up because I've been having audio issues, so trying to make sure that everything's just working smoothly. Seems to be okay. Today I'm continuing with our travel game. Need to finish it today, so that's why I'm back. So there's two things we need to do next, but before I do that, I'm just going to read our land acknowledgement. One second.
Potawatomi.
Cool. Okay, well, my name's Matthew Carricker. I'm a PhD student at UWM in the anthropology department, specialising in games. And we acknowledge that in Milwaukee we live and work on traditional Potawatomi, Ho-Chunk and Menominee homelands along the southwest shores of Michigami, part of North America's largest system of freshwater lakes, where the Milwaukee, Menominee and Kinnickinnic rivers meet and the people of Wisconsin's sovereign and the Anishinaabe, Ho-Chunk, Menominee, Oneida and Mohican nations remain present. So, today, some awkward things that we need to just polish things off. Last time we basically got up to the point where I'm quite happy with the way that the board works, and just to go through it again, players get a free roll, and then the default here is just they're focusing on putting one foot in front of the other. But then you roll to try and make hands, so let's go for ones. Okay, and a 5, maybe a full house. Oh, we got something. Small straight. Your whole group is able to travel an additional 4 miles today. What I'm going to change that to is I find a shortcut. Shortcut that will gain us 4 miles today. Cool. I didn't want that to happen. Where'd that happen? Anyway, now we have a large straight, so we can either take the one shortcut or the other. And then, yeah, so the statement pops up, possible actions you can take. And 1 second, it just irritates me, doesn't it? That's it. Sort of. Okay, cool. And then when we pop that in there, this comes up, and then this will change. And so what do we need to do? What's on the to-do list to finish off this travel game? Well, we need to finish, so that we got the party aspect. Can't really finish that until I've copy pasted sheet to all players. The other thing needed to do is just based off of that playthrough. So it's irritating because we need to hook this up before I can put in the code just based on it being hooked up, which I would then need to hook up again, which is irritating. So, and then the other thing we need to do is the destinies. So right now it just says I see my destiny, which is fine. But we could push beyond that. I wanted to say something like with the full house, you know. If we reset and find our full house. Come on. Oh dear. Here we go. So, I found a clean water source. All flasks can be refilled, or I see my destiny, What are these going to be? 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind. I wonder. So, for example, this character is on their destiny page. It sort of comes up like this, and then they can fill up as many of these as they want with things to do with their character. And then up here, they choose from the drop down which one they want to be actively loaded. And then what I need is a way to randomly choose one of these. But it has to be in a special way. So maybe on the switchboard. Or from the Dungeon Master screen. Because I already have those up. Here, so so it says Destiny C15 here, but I've moved Destiny to Destiny C1. That's easy enough. Right, and then if we pull all these down, has it done that? Pull that down now. Okay, just as I wanted. So now, now what we should do is I actually want Um, Work. Yeah. So what this does is it finds a thing for that, but what I want to do is in fact have one for each of them. So we're going to go into some JavaScript, I think. Since there's JavaScript. Can you see me? This is a JavaScript holding up the whole situation. Here we go. And I hate this. I gotta name my things better. Which one is it? Roll Destiny! Roll Destiny! Here we go. So what's this all about here? What? Oh, because I should be over. I should just be sitting here. I should just be sitting here. Okay, roll Destiny. What that does, here we have some shorthand, so I don't have to keep referring to that spreadsheet. So now I can just put in sheet. And then so what it does is it takes D7 and sets a formula to choose randomly between all of the destinies. That's fine. And then in the one below, it texture that's for something else. That's for something else. So that's for something else. And then basically, yeah, that formula, we now want to open it up. So here, if we go to Destiny, and it's going to be H1 to H5. So instead of D7, it's going to be H1 to H5. And the formula is going to be... yeah. So, actually, that's a good point. Right, no, I think if we just go based off of the 1, so 2, H2. Okay, let's have a look here. Have a look here. How do... There we go. Okay, so I, caveat, know nothing about JavaScript. Just piecing it together as we go. But I have moved here from Visual Basic. So we're going to be looking at H1 to H5, H2 to H5, and I think if I write the with relative cells as if it should automatically expand. So what we want is if A7 equals A2. So we assume A2. We're going to assume A2. We're just going to go straight to this choose RAM between 1 to 4, blah, 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 blah. And then that should be all we need to do. And then it should put that down. And then what we want here is just change these around because it's a burn and turn system, basically. So we burn and then we turn like in poker. And I think, yeah, that's good. We save that. And we go back to here. And now let's click this. Nope. Yeah, roll Destiny. Why is that not? Nothing here. Okay. Script function could not be found. Why is that? It's right here. There we go. Okay, so great. This seems also to be taking the row and relativizing it, which is what we want. And then when we hit this, excellent. So now, back in our character sheet, in our switchboard, so what we want is yeah. So yeah, in our switch, yeah. Where did our Yahtzee numbers go? If I do this, is it going to F up? So what we want here is basically just a destiny, load up the destiny, and all this is going to do is index destiny match with that blank with that 0, and then over here what we match with that name. So we expected that error, yeah, but what we're looking for is Curlillians, right? That's what we look. Perfect. So now we have our destinies, therefore we now need a destiny column, and what that's going to do is we need to put in what the column is, and the column, oh what, are these all effed up? Let me just so O firstly is what this should be, so we put O here, right, and then we should be able to get D10, and then why, what's that all about? What's this number again? 4 D2. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So we don't want to change the D2. What we want to change is the number column, which is piss off. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. So we want to put 15 in here. And then that one's not going to work, but we want the ones that... Aha, yes. So now we have our Destiny's child. We go back to switchboard and we put a Destiny link. And what we want then is switchboard I8, the column is J. So if we just put a J there, we've got our link. And then what we can do in exploration now is we can put, we need something similar to this. Oh, so on the switchboard we work it out. Yeah. So it'd be like that, but the link is this. And then we have our destiny. Okay, so now it's sitting right there, and all we have to do now is in our exploration game, go to switchboard, click on that, and that's good. And then what we can do is we can pull that down. Both of these need to be bigger. So now our, basically it's a long way of having these destinies randomly, semi-randomly show up here. And it's actually the semi part of the randomness, the extent to which it's not random, which took so much time, because now when I'm here I can put in basically anything I want. Where would I put it in? Here. Right, so I will switch stream. If I did that, then we went back here, you see, it changes. Amazing. But if we click this, and then that burns and turns when we get a new one from the pack. So what we need now is some distinction work going on here between the 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind. The difference, well, 3 of a kind is easier to get. So 3 of a kind is easier to get, but it's also something the players will always choose, and I guess this goes for the 4 of a kind. They will always all have something in the top to choose as well. So we need to make sure that the 3 and 4 of a kind are better, or more exciting than the upper board. So for example here with the 6s, it's I find a clean water source, all flasks can be refilled. That's pretty good, because water, in the way that I foresee it, water will disappear fast, so having one of those is a good idea. But we want something else, something with these 3 of the kinds, which is always a choice between the kind of the group, right? Seeing off disease, finding shelter, whatever, versus individual. And it's the individual that we're interested in, with the 3 of a kind, with the 4 of a kind, and so I've routed them to destiny. Now, if instead of this we put in I mean, it's then all about the kinds of statements that you put into here. So, right, if we did that, you know, and then oh look, it came up already. So in the exploration, so then what happens? Like, you put that in, and then everybody sees that, which isn't the best. So four of a kind was a flashback. So oh, it's tough. Tough. And also we need to think of something for the Yahtzee as well. Unbelievable. Real thinker. Three of a kind, four of a kind. What are these going to be? Maybe just something like I meet. Right, let's try and get our 3, 4 again. Here we go. I meet an NPC who knows about I am focused on finding a way to increase how much mana I have. So these would have to be strings to have to be of a type of increasing. And then here, burn a turn. And then here. Okay. So that's pretty well. What I want is a button on my stream that'll do a digital zoom of my face for memes. That's what I want. Can I work out how to do that? Okay. And then if we go again, full house, lawful good, rebels village being scouted by lawful evil, rebels nearby. Cool. So now there's a choice here. And then what we need is, I mean, for now, these 3 of a kinds here, that is because just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. So the other 2 players, we're gonna take this and copy to existing spreadsheet. We're gonna take the URL and pop in here. Take the whole URL and pop it in there. Okay, then we're gonna do the same again with this. All of that. Pop that in there. Copy, copy, copy. Okay. And then here we're gonna I think what we should do is, oh dear. Let's see what happens. If I delete this and then go to here and rename this exploration and bring that up to here, is this gonna F up? Yeah, that should be fine now. Yeah, all these should be fine. Okay. Ah, I thought of an issue there. That's definitely a problem. So I found a clean water source. This guy chooses that. And what we're going to do here is the same. We're going to delete this. Move that up here. Rename it. And it should be fine. Oh my god, if this doesn't work, I'm going to freak. Okay, that's fine. 4 of a kind. Nice. So the choice here. But there is no destiny. That's fine. So what we want is this. And then that should change. Okay, now why on our original one is this blue? Why is that blue? J23 equals J16. Yeah. Ah, I'll tell you why. No. Yeah, so that should be like that. Yeah, so basically on this one now, we have these, so we can continue what we were doing. And what we want to do then is basically the top score, because this is clean water source, then yeah, we will basically, so how does that, how does this one work? J17 equals D17. Oh, where's that? So C17 equals J17 equals D. I see this equals this. Okay. So then what we need is just for here, because these are all going to be different. So these up here, add another rule, custom formula. We probably want, I kind of want like a light red. And the formula is going to be, it's going to be formula is going to be, yeah, so it's basically just we can put in an or, and then we can put in D17 equals K24, but we want 3 of these. So K24, K25, K26, and right, so, but it's not going all the way over here because there we go. That's coming. Okay, cool. But why up here, this, we've got the clean water source, but I take precautions against disease for the health of the party. Yeah, okay, so otherwise, so what we need to do is do something like I take time to take inventory of the group's supplies, right? Right? Because it's white. And so here, if we take that, right, right, so now, yeah, basically, we got an issue. What's the issue? These should be green. 2 of these should be green. Or D17 equals K24, 25 and 26. Or D17 equals K25. Or D17 equals K26, yeah. Right, well, let's troubleshoot it. So what we want to do is go over here, take our formula, and just paste it there. So it's returning false. Supposed to. So we'll just actually put it here, and then have a drag down. Yeah, so they're all coming up false. Apart from this one. So this definitely says stuff, because if I do that, like, it comes up. So why? So the or here should be able to. Let's just burn and turn. See if that does anything. Or maybe here if we do that. No. Ah. Okay, so Okay, so look, it does work. It's just not matching the right ones. So, why is that? So now we have the color coordinates and everything. So basically we can send that over. And just do the same thing here. Perfect. So now let's reset them all. And oh no. So we can't have the drop down filter out the actions and have those actions be text to match. So the match has to be based upon something different. Okay. One second.
Matthew.
1 second.
Okay.
Okay, come in.
I'm doing this.
Do 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 do. Beans on toast. Right, so it's a bit of a doozy, isn't it? Right, so So we need these to be blank for the drop down. Need these to be blank for the drop down. But then we also need a way for these to work. So we're going to put in so why isn't that? Why doesn't that match? Especially since that one matches, no bother. Gathering. Getting sloppy now. Need my beans on toast. Okay, that's good. That's what we want. This is already taken. That's what we want. But it's not going to highlight. Well, we only really need it to highlight if somebody's about to make that decision, right? So, so that's no bother. Just gotta copy these out. Wish I could. Just a lot of clicking, isn't it? Okay, and then we top here. Do the same little dance. Okay. Rename this Exploratio. Rename this Exploration. Right, so now let's see what happens. Okay, we got that. Good. Now if we go here, that's because this is actually blank. So but this is a row, so this one would be circular. Okay. That would be circular. So what we need is well, aren't these statements enough? Aren't these statements enough? Yep, so if this guy's securing supplies, so if we secure supplies, Sorry, green, no. Don't need to do it. Okay, I suppose. Who needs destiny? Come on. Goddamn internet. Good. Yeah, so I just need to copy over the switchboard now. He's 27. Yeah, and the switchboard is 11. Which is fine. Which is fine. And so, hey, there we go. I flashback about test 1, a test subject. So then we choose that. That lights up. And we can move this anywhere. We do that. Create the white space here. Move this here. And that's. Can I tidy it up now? I don't know why we needed. Well. But there was some other way of tying these rows together, and then here we could put in. But then we don't want them to have that as an option, so. But for now, I mean, we've got a functioning travel game hooked up to these 3 players. We don't actually need those, do we? Okay. Should be a full house. So why is that? What's this? It is not unresolved. F36. F36, that's just nonsense. Oh, yeah, okay. Is that just gonna work? It does! Kind of. Hey, okay, cool. So, same deal here. That's there. Same deal here. Sorry, there we go. The pair. Give me a pair. Cool. Yeah, only thing is, yeah, this could go all the way down. So, somebody else may already have discovered that, for example. Okay, cool. Right, beans on toast time. So that's the end. Now, until next time, my dudes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.